Frank Baltierra here on the DIY series, How to Build Your Food Truck. Quick shout out to Darrell. Thank you for that super thanks on YouTube. Let's get started with the video. Welcome to the video series, How to Build a Food Truck with me, Frank Baltierra. Today I'm gonna take you on a quick, more of a detailed tour of my food trailer that I have here. It's a Rolling Burritos. That's the food truck that I built. Can you just believe it? You know how Facebook gives you the memories. Today was actually year number 4 that I started I rolled my first ever burrito. So that's actually pretty cool because now I'm gonna film a video and I'm gonna give you a tour of how the whole thing started 4 years ago, March 20 of 2020. Rolling Burritos rolled its first breakfast burrito. And this is how I built it, because this was my baby, my original, and it's actually most likely going up for sale. So if you guys are interested based on this tour, let me know, make a comment, or send me an email, rollingburritosfoodtruck@gmail.com. And just so you guys know, we don't roll burritos anymore. This is just to help you guys out so you guys can get an idea of how you can build your own food truck and how it can look. I built 7 food trucks, and they've all looked the same. But in the front right here, as we get started right away, we have the generator. Westinghouse generator. It pulls about 30 amps. Make sure that you calculate how many amps or watts that you need in your trailer, and that's a simple calculation. I have it on all of these previous videos because I show you step by step how you can build this one from scratch. This guy right here, I found it on Amazon. It's a Strongberg trailer tray, and it's nice because it's connected to the tongue of the trailer. All my trailers have been exactly the same, Cargo Mate Blazer 7x16. The only difference is some of them have been taller inside. Usually they're 6'5" or 6'11". That's usually what the inside interior height is. Down here too, a lot of these products I find on Amazon, and I'll link a lot of those in the descriptions here so you can help you guys find the products easier. These 2 tanks, I bought this one at Menards, this one at Menards. They're 2 30-pound tanks. You can actually fit 2 40-pounds in here if you really want to. You buy them unfilled and then you can refill them. Back here is the propane changeover regulator. I still remember how it's called. And down here, this is where I get a lot of questions, is on the electrical. So this guy right here, I actually have it running right now with this extension cord that I made myself, and it runs to my house so I can use it like if I'm parked and I just want to have lights or maybe run my fridge. So I made it just with an extension cord. This one is a 30 amp Reliance plug. I would recommend you guys buy the 50 amp Reliance plug, but if you guys, if they only have this one in stock, then this one's fine. But the 50 amp Reliance inlet box with the plug is a little bit beefier. From here, I took a SOOW cable, which is an outdoor rated jacketed cable, and I ran it from here. And if you guys walk out here, I'm just gonna show you real fast. It goes all underneath my trailer, down, 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 up over the wheel well, and I zippy tie it with zippy ties. And then it goes right over here on this side, and then it goes into my breaker panel that I'm going to show you guys inside. But I run it all underneath the trailer. I don't use it inside. I don't run any EMT. You can run EMT if you want. EMT is metallic tubing that we can use as electricians. I am an electrician here in the state of Illinois, or certified here, and we use a lot of EMT. We really don't use Romex like a new construction, but you can use Romex, just so you know. But on this side right here, we have our gravity fill valve. This one's made by Valterra. This guy right here, you just put the garden hose right here and you can fill up your tanks that I'm going to show you guys inside. Right down here, usually I don't show this, but today I will. I have 2 dump valves. One of them is for my freshwater tank, and one of them is for my wastewater tank. Underneath here, wherever you see my arm is going to disappear into the trailer, there's a valve. It's called a gate valve. Right in here, I'm opening it and closing it literally right now as we're speaking. You probably can't see it. Maybe if she puts the camera right there, you can. There it is. Boom. So with that, those are how I dump my waters. Right over here before we go inside, my window and my shelf, my serving shelf from JR Aluminum. They are in Ohio. You have to custom make every window. I'm assuming they don't have anything in inventory that I know of. When I bought all 7 of my windows, they were all custom made, and back in those times they were pretty fast. I don't know how fast they are now because they do have a lot of production. They do a great quality product. So there's this one, there's this one, and if you guys want like all the measurements and you guys want more specifics and more direct access to me, I do offer a spreadsheet that I made. And all the spreadsheet is almost like a little shortcut of every product that I'm telling you right now and I'm showing you. I put it all into a spreadsheet and I try to make it easy for you guys to find. And that's a small little charge, and it comes if you guys want to buy it with an ebook. The ebook, same thing. All the information that I'm telling you guys right now is free, and the ebook has a small charge to it, but what it does is it makes it all a central point. It makes it real easy to find everything. So if you guys value the time instead of jumping around from video to video, the ebook helps you put everything into chronological order. That way you guys know how I took my trailer and I built it step by step. Right here we have our electrical switches that run from that panel. You remember that wire that I told you guys I run underneath the trailer? It goes into that electrical box right there. I was playing around with it the other day, so I took the cover off, but that's where it goes right there. And then from there I run home runs. I run a wire that goes over the trailer, and then it goes to the outlets, and it goes to all these switches right here so you can, power up your cash register and things like that. On this side over here, as we're moving along fast because we're trying to keep this video short, we have our hand sink. I run 1.5 inch PVC all down here. How you guys see this vent tube right here, I don't use it that way anymore. I do it a little different. I connect this one straight to here, and then on this guy I put it like a little chimney, almost like a little chimney top, just so it can have a vent. So how you see this is not how I've done all the other 6 trailers. As anything in life, sometimes the first one doesn't come out exactly how you plan, so then you do a second, a third, and a fourth, and a fifth, and those come out a little bit better and faster. But right here we have our backflow preventer. Backflow preventer. The reason I sometimes have like a little brain fart is because I haven't built a trailer in a while. So with this, I'm just trying to help you guys out. Down here, I have my water pump that runs with 1/2 inch PEX. And then that feeds over to the water heater, and then obviously that feeds to the 3-compartment sink and to the hand sink. With us, they require to have 2 separate sinks, hand sink and 3-compartment sink, with 2 drain boards on the right and the left. Right here I have a little dish rack, a little speed rail. The faucets, when you buy a 3-compartment sink, usually are purchased separately. So just so you know, and like I said, all these products, I put them in the spreadsheet, and I try to put as many as I can into the description. Over here, I have my fire suppression system. This one I did not buy from Hoodmart. I had it installed from a third party here in Chicago. So just so we're clear on that, and you guys don't think that I bought it from Hoodmart, because they do have that option to buy it from them as well. What else do I have here? I have my fire extinguishers that you guys saw. The hood from Hoodmart. As I mentioned, you can buy it. They do have another one that they make, which is an integrated with like no mushroom top up top. The only thing that I've seen with that one is that it extends a little bit wider this way, so you need a little bit more head clearance when you install it, is what I have seen. I've never installed one, but the ones that I have installed with the little mushroom top up top, since I don't really run into small bridges, it works perfectly. I have my 2 cooktops. I have a 24-inch burner, I have a 36-inch griddle, and it all runs right here from that changeover that I showed you in the front. I run 3/4 inch black pipe into my fire suppression system, which runs into a little manifold that I make right down there, and then that runs into my equipment, and that feeds that well. Stainless steel, NSF rated. Make sure everything that you do here is NSF rated. NSF rated tables. This one is made by Regency. They make a great table. And then what I did on this one, you guys can tell it's a little bit shorter than the one here on the right, than this guy right here. What I did is I cut the legs on this one so I can fit my cooking equipment there, so it could be at a nice height, so you can do your concoctions here, right? Depending on what you're making, tacos, burritos, burgers, you name it, you can cook it up. Hibachi. Here I have this little magnetic knife holder. This comes in handy. Actually, these magnets hold up real nice. So I usually put my knives right here, so when I'm driving, they're not all over the place, and you don't accidentally slice up a little chunk of your hand, right? So nobody wants to do that. Right here, what I have in my food truck, I wish I would have done it differently. Obviously, like I mentioned, when you do the first food truck, you learn a lot. I would have bought a different type of food warmer. A Tosa makes a real nice food warmer. It has the legs and everything. The reason I can't add it to my food trailer anymore is because I would have to buy a whole new table. And I really don't want to buy a whole new table if I were to work this food truck again. So I have these little tabletops made by Volrath, these food warmers. They work great. Nothing wrong with it. It's just the capacity of food that you can fit in it is a little bit smaller. I have my sandwich prep table. This one's made by True. I found this one on Facebook Marketplace. If you guys can find certain things on Facebook Marketplace, obviously it's going to be a little bit cheaper than you buy it through Webstaurant or something like that. You know, they can run in the thousands, especially the fridges, $4, $5, $6, $7,000 for the fridge. You also can add a chef base if you want to the bottom. A chef base is a little refrigerator that's real low, and then on top you put the cooking equipment that you saw just a little bit ago. Over here, again, how I built my food truck was a little bit different. I do not do this again anymore. I put this switch over here, which is kind of dumb. I thought, you know, I've built many houses. I was like, you know what? We should have two switches. One over there, one over here. The dumbest decision I could have done. Put them all on the same switch light. So with that, that's where those are. Down here, you can see these food grade. These are food grade container bins. NSF rated. Again, NSF rated. Food grade container bins. Bought those on Webstaurant. Here I got two more speed rails. And then this guy right here, you'd be surprised how handy this thing is. This is a money maker right here, because you put all the tickets right here. Obviously, you could have it electronic if you have like the Toast POS system. But we always did everything manual, good old writing. And we used to just boom, 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 put them right there, take them off, boom, 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 take them off. So that's how that works right there. Again, this is the window from the inside. The wall coverings and the ceiling. This one I did stainless steel throughout. It's probably a little more expensive to do it now than it was in 2019 to do stainless steel. So what I would recommend, white aluminum on the ceiling, either white aluminum or FRP on the walls, and behind your cooking equipment right here, stainless steel, because they will not probably approve you from the fire department if there's no stainless steel back here, because back here you have plywood. And just so we're on the same page, I have not built any walls in this trailer. Everything is factory. Back here there's plywood that came from the factory installed. So that plywood that's there, I did not install that. That was factory installed from Cargo Mate. Just so we're on the same page, and because a lot of people ask me, how do you build the walls? And I do not build walls because everything is pretty much as easy as I can make it. And then this guy right here is a little cutting board, and this came in handy because what I did, instead of having this 3-compartment sink as empty dead space, I used to do a lot of cutting, or you know, sometimes you have to prep some stuff, and you just put this right here, and then this becomes an automatic cutting board that you can do quite a bit of things there. Actually, this becomes really, really useful because not all the time are you using your 3-compartment sink. So with that, I think that's pretty much it. Oh, the floors. Before I move forward, this is diamond plate. I do not use diamond plate anymore. I use a one-piece rubber made by Husky, or it's a coin gray one-piece sheet, and then I put these massive little mats on there, because anti-fatigue mats, because they you know, they help out if you're slipping or something like that. So you want to make sure that you take care of your employees and they don't slip or they don't get fatigued when they're standing on their feet all day. But with that, that's pretty much it, guys. Hopefully that helps you out. If you guys have any questions, I just wanted to make a brief walkthrough of this food truck. That way, if you guys have any questions, maybe you guys have seen some of my previous videos and you guys are like, man, I had a question on that or on that. Maybe this helped clarify some of those items. If not, always drop a comment below. I do appreciate each and every one of you that comment, that watch, that subscribe, and that share. And hopefully I'm helping you start your own business of having a mobile kitchen on wheels. Frank Baltiers, we'll see you in the next one.